Welcome to Wonder Garden. Have you ever bought an orchid, enjoyed its vibrant blooms for a while, and then found yourself unsure of what to do when the flowers faded? Today, I'll continue reviving an orchid that has finished blooming using an organic method, helping it quickly regain vitality, grow new roots, and prepare for its next flowering cycle. With this natural care approach, I'll use simple, easy-to-find ingredients that deliver surprising results. I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language, comment below, and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. If you also have an orchid in need of revival, join me in this process right now. I bought this orchid a few months ago. After the flowers faded, I'll need to repot and care for it to help it recover and prepare for the next blooming season. If you have orchids like this, don't throw them away just yet. I'll guide you on how to care for them so they can thrive and bloom again in the next cycle. Before starting the revival process, the most important step is to cut off all the flower parts that have bloomed and can no longer produce flowers. Trim them even if a few flowers remain. This keeps nutrients flowing, stimulating dormant buds below to develop and bloom again soon. Next, I'll remove some of the old moss to give the plant better space to grow. Old moss often harbors bacteria and no longer retains moisture effectively. You can see that the roots inside are almost completely rotted. I'll leave a small amount of moss instead of removing it all. This remaining moss helps retain moisture and creates favorable conditions for new root growth. This prevents the orchid from suffocating and allows it to absorb nutrients better from the organic fertilizer we'll use later. Upon closer inspection, some roots are old, shriveled, or rotted. These no longer absorb nutrients and can hinder the plant's growth. So I'll use clean, sharp scissors to trim off the damaged roots, keeping only the fresh, healthy ones. When trimming, be bold in removing overly old or damaged roots to encourage new growth. This helps the orchid's root system develop stronger, absorb nutrients better, and recover quickly and healthily. You might notice this orchid was heavily treated with chemicals by the nursery to protect it. This often harms the environment and ourselves. I'll rinse the orchid thoroughly with water. Washing removes old fertilizer, dust, and debris left after removing the moss. It also cleans the cuts on the roots and leaves, preventing bacteria or fungi from harming the plant. Remove any yellowed or rotting leaves. To treat this orchid, I'll use garlic. Garlic has strong antibacterial, antifungal, and antiviral properties, protecting the plant from diseases caused by bacteria and fungi. When used in orchid care, it improves plant health, boosts natural immunity, and prevents common issues like fungi, root rot, or white mold. Plus, garlic speeds up recovery, rejuvenates leaves, and enhances blooming potential. Add 300 milliliters of water. Set up the blender and grind the mixture finely. Blending garlic maximizes its benefits for plant care. Grinding it fine helps the nutrients dissolve into the solution, making them easier for the plant to absorb, enhancing protection and speeding recovery. Then, filter out the solids. Add 1 liter of water to dilute the solution. Soak the entire base of the orchid in this garlic solution. I'll use the garlic water to wipe all the orchid's leaves. Wiping the leaves with garlic water not only removes dirt, but also creates a natural protective layer. Garlic's antibacterial and antifungal properties clean and shield the leaves from pathogens. This makes the leaves healthier, prevents bacterial and fungal growth, and helps the orchid grow vigorously and lushly. After 30 minutes, I'll remove the orchid and proceed with repotting. I'll apply cinnamon powder to the cuts to prevent fungi and bacteria from invading. I'll line the bottom of the pot with some foam to increase aeration in the growing medium. Next, I'll use pine bark to replant it. Pine bark is an ideal material for orchids because it drains well and maintains stable moisture, crucial for root development. Using pine bark provides space for roots to grow strong while offering a stable environment for nutrient absorption and healthy growth. Secure the plant with steel wire to keep it stable and prevent damage to the new roots. Finally, cover it with a layer of moss to retain moisture in the growing medium. At these dormant buds, I'll peel off this protective layer to prepare them for stimulating their growth. To ensure the orchid has enough nutrients for recovery, I'll prepare an organic fertilizer mix from natural ingredients. This will supply essential vitamins and minerals, stimulate root growth, and help the orchid recover quickly. I'll use half a tablespoon of sugar. To make the fertilizer mix, I'll start with sugar, a simple yet effective ingredient. Next, I'll add 1 tablespoon of bread yeast. Bread yeast contains beneficial microorganisms that improve soil and enhance nutrient uptake. It supports root development, helps the orchid absorb essential minerals, and stimulates robust microbial activity in the soil, creating an ideal nutrient-rich environment for recovery and sustainable growth. Add 500 milliliters of warm water. And wait 1 hour for the yeast to activate. After 1 hour, I'll dilute this solution to make 3 liters of liquid fertilizer. I'll use this fertilizer mixture to water the orchid. This organic fertilizer with sugar and yeast provides essential nutrients for the orchid's recovery. I'll use the remaining solution to care for other orchids. Sugar aids energy absorption, while yeast supplies beneficial bacteria that improve nutrient uptake and aerate the medium. This solution not only speeds recovery, but also boosts root and leaf growth, making the plant stronger and sturdier. Ensure even, moderate watering to avoid waterlogging. You can also use this organic fertilizer mix to mist other orchids in your garden. Misting is a vital care method, providing moisture to leaves and stems without causing waterlogging. Orchids need humidity to thrive and grow healthily. When misting, water penetrates leaf stomata, helping the plant absorb nutrients from the fertilizer and enhancing photosynthesis. Misting also cools the plant during hot days, preventing wilting from high temperatures. Regular, gentle misting prevents leaves from drying out or becoming brittle. Mist lightly to avoid dislodging plant parts and maintain stability during care. After misting, the orchid will look fresh, healthy, and better able to absorb nutrients. The ideal times for misting are early morning or late afternoon, when temperatures are cooler and there's no harsh sunlight. Misting during the day in high heat can cause water to evaporate too quickly, preventing nutrient absorption. To stimulate dormant buds, I'll use 3 cotton pieces, spray them with the liquid fertilizer, wrap them around the buds, and secure them with clips. Apply this microbial fertilizer every 2 weeks. It fosters beneficial organisms in the growing environment and stimulates root growth. On regular days, simply mist to maintain humidity and water when the medium dries out. Then, place the orchid pot in a cool, well-lit spot for recovery. Results after 2 months. After 2 months of proper care and revival, my orchid has fully recovered. New roots have grown strong and healthy, anchoring firmly to the medium and supplying ample nutrients. Even better, new flower buds have started to emerge, promising beautiful blooms soon. These dormant buds have developed into new flower spikes, a clear testament to the effectiveness of organic care and patience. Other orchids cared for this way have also thrived. If you want your orchids to grow healthy and bloom vibrantly like this, try the organic methods I've shared in this video. Next, to give you more options for orchid care, I'll guide you through another method to revive an orchid after it has been diseased. When an orchid starts to weaken, with roots no longer sturdy and leaves losing their glossy firmness, many people think it's beyond saving. But with the right care method, especially using organic fertilizer, we can absolutely help the plant revive strongly. This method allows orchids to absorb nutrients safely and effectively, promoting rapid root growth, glossy green leaves, and long-lasting blooms. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any orchid care tips. I'm thrilled to have you along. Let's get started. This orchid has finished blooming and is currently in a weakening phase. Its leaves have rotted and fallen off almost completely. Today, I'll show you how to revive this orchid in the best way possible. First, we'll remove this plastic pot and check the roots. After flowering, orchids often become exhausted, especially if the growing medium is moss that has retained too much water. Prolonged dampness causes the roots to become compacted and lack air, leading to root rot. So, we need to replace the medium with a fresh one to help the plant recover better. Have you encountered this issue with your orchids? Let me know in the comments. Start by gently separating the old moss from the root system. If any roots are rotten, we need to trim away the damaged parts to prevent spreading. Removing the moss not only improves root aeration, but also reduces bacteria and fungal diseases. Have you ever replaced the growing medium for your orchids? Share your experience with me. After cleaning the roots, we'll move to the next step to help the plant recover faster. Next, I'll use pruning shears to cut away the damaged roots. When roots are rotten or shriveled, the plant can't absorb nutrients well, slowing down recovery. So, trimming the roots is a crucial step to help the orchid regain vitality quickly. Have you ever trimmed orchid roots? If so, let me know in the comments when you usually do it. When trimming, use sharp, sterilized scissors or a knife to avoid bacterial contamination. Keep only the healthy roots that are green or ivory white. If you see roots that are mushy or turning dark brown or black, cut them off immediately. Do you find it hard to identify damaged roots? If so, leave a question, and I'll guide you in more detail. After trimming, I'll treat the roots to prevent infection and encourage new root growth. I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language. Comment below and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. Let's move to the most important step. I'll use 500 milliliters of warm water. Add 5 tablespoons of rice and stir well to fully dissolve the nutrients into the water. Rice contains plenty of vitamin B and other minerals that help the plant recover faster. Then, filter out the rice, and we'll use this rice water. Add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder. Cinnamon powder has antibacterial properties and prevents orchid rot. Let it sit for 1 hour. Next, I'll use sugar, which helps the plant absorb water quickly. Add 1 teaspoon of sugar to 1 liter of warm water. Dissolve it and let it sit for 1 hour. After 1 hour, soak the leaves in this sugar water for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, remove them. This helps the leaves absorb water rapidly, making them fresher and healthier. Then, filter the cinnamon mixture . And mix it with the sugar water. Pour this solution in and soak the roots for 30 minutes. This prevents root rot, aiding better recovery when reviving the plant. Use this solution to wipe the leaves. This method ensures the leaves recover without mold or insect damage, removes dust, and helps them heal quickly. Soak the roots in this mixture for 30 minutes. Don't discard the remaining solution. Use it to care for other orchids. The leaves will become healthier, sturdier, and free from mold and insects. Apply this method once every 14 days to keep the leaves protected and lush green. Be sure to spray the underside of the leaves too. It helps roots grow quickly, revives weak plants, and keeps them strong. After 30 minutes, remove the orchid. I'll use a plastic bottle like this. Add a little water to provide moisture for the plant. Place the plant in the bottle so the roots touch the water surface. Keep the plant in a cool, airy spot away from direct sunlight for 1 month. One month later. You can see lots of new roots have grown, and the plant is strong enough to be moved to a new pot. New leaves have also sprouted, showing that nutrients have been absorbed and are supporting leaf growth. Today, I'll use a plastic pot and line the bottom with a few pieces of foam. Place the plant in the pot. Next, I'll use pine bark. Pine bark keeps the pot airy, helps orchid roots anchor firmly, retains just enough moisture, and prevents waterlogging. What growing medium do you usually use for orchids? Let me know in the comments. Before planting, I soaked the pine bark in water to clean off dust and help it retain moisture better. Do you find it challenging to plant orchids in a new medium? Share your thoughts so we can discuss. Finally, I'll cover it with a layer of moss to retain moisture for the roots and create a favorable recovery environment. This moss layer not only maintains humidity, but also prevents water from evaporating too quickly, which is especially helpful in dry weather. Do you prefer using pine bark or moss for orchids? Share your opinion. Don't water the plant right away. Let it sit for 2 days. Two days later, I'll water it with this cinnamon, rice water, and sugar mixture. After repotting, place the orchid in a cool, airy spot away from direct sunlight. This prevents the plant from losing water too quickly, especially when the roots are still weak and not yet anchored in the new medium. If placed in strong sunlight, the leaves might burn, and the roots will struggle to recover. Where do you usually place your orchids after changing the medium? Share your experience. Results. After 2 more months. After some time of care, the orchid has started to recover. New, healthy roots are gradually growing, helping the plant absorb water and nutrients better. The leaves have also become lush green and glossy, signaling vitality is returning. This shows that replacing the medium and proper care have paid off. Keep following the plant's progress. If you find this method helpful, please like and share it so more people can learn about it. Don't forget to subscribe to stay updated with more useful orchid care tips. Have you ever revived an exhausted orchid? Leave a comment to share your experience.